Yo,
Yeah.
I've come again.
We are here, aren't
We
we?
are here. Yes. There's some background that's supposed to be here. Yeah, but don't worry.
Be here soon.
Yes. Okay, people, welcome to Paddock Cappings. It's your boy Check It on the MIC,
Odogu,
aka someone else.
the Baba Hum.
And of course, we've got the very regular
Mm,
to my left.
mm.
Yes, I can see his fans.
Mm.
His fans are getting ready.
Crowd.
The crowd is getting
Crowd.
ready for him.
Mm.
He's the one, the only, the fire, the bonus, the cap.
Mm.
Ooh,
Crowd.
everything. One
Crowd.
and only. Money.
The crowd cheering. Hey, calm down, don't break things, you guys. Oh yeah, I feel the love.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. So today we'll be dealing seriously on yearly
You
tide.
tied your
Yearly
little.
tide. What's the
Okay.
correct pronunciation?
My brother, right now, I can't wrap my brain around it. Okay, but before we go on, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't
Yeah,
forget to like.
almost
Don't
forgot
forget to comment. Your comment means a lot to us. It's a way of contributing to the show. That way we can also learn from you, right? And those things you feel we could talk about,
Yeah, sure.
drop them there. We'll look at the comments and of course, subsequently talk about them. All right. So use these parts of the app and platforms. They're very important to us.
Very
All right.
important.
So going on.
All right. So before he politely interrupted, because usually rudely.
I beg I cannot be rude. Enroll.
All right. So um, it's that time of the year where we commemorate the fact that the earth has gone around the sun. Right? Okay. So well, this used to be a very, very historic celebration for different many set of persons. A lot of people termed pagans. All right. The is it barbarians? A lot of persons, even from the Germans down to the Greeks, they had their celebration
And
at
different beliefs and
at this time. They all had their festival at this time of the year. But then the Romans were in power then, and I think it was Emperor Constantine who decided, okay, you know what? He was a Christian, so we'll always have the celebration of the birth of Christ at this particular time. And then over time, because there were world power, gradually every other celebration began to, morph into it. So Christ and Mass. Mass, by the way, is I did some finding and I discovered that Mass is a form of is celebration on that term for celebration. Some persons call it masquerade, All right. Different things. I'm taking my time to do this because some persons don't celebrate Christmas.
And that's because for some persons because they don't know the origin.
Yeah, they have done the finding. All they saw was the fact that it was a pagan worship.
Please, it is not a pagan worship. Christmas has never been about pagan worship.
Pagan celebration.
It's basically came in and took its place, and over time it has gained more relevance, more prominence.
Yeah.
It is not that has never been.
It is the commemoration of the birth of Jesus Christ, and that is what we want to see. Plus, come on, it's a fun day. Nothing bad ever happens that day.
I'm telling you.
Wing it, for crying out loud. My mom always says victory is always worth celebrating. You celebrate, you have fun. The same day. They say it's the birth of Christ. It could be in June. If we all agree it was in June, then fine. But we
decided this is where we want to celebrate it. So
wonderful.
Please live with it.
Live with it. Celebrate, for crying out loud. Life is hard enough.
Oh God.
All right. So that's just brief history on Christmas.
Different now.
Well, I discovered that over time, how we see it because of the changing times, has changed significantly.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
That's
Maybe
very true.
maybe we'll touch that. But um, it has really changed how we've seen it. First, I want to first ask, as a Christian,
Hmm.
what does it really mean? You know,
Basically,
like we
you've
just talked about commemoration of the birth of Christ.
yeah,
What does that signify? And
you already stated it that the season is actually meant to mark the birth of Christ, right?
yeah,
And the birth of Christ is significant in the Christian world because it's more or less the moment where the God head,
mm,
sent God the Son
mm,
in order to come rescue man
yeah,
from the hands of sin.
mm,
And it's quite significant because God took the form of man
yeah,
at that time
yeah,
and went through the process of being man.
yeah,
He was conceived,
yeah,
stayed in the womb for 9 months,
yeah.
was
Was
given
that,
birth to, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Was a child, grew as a child, even up until he became a man. So it's very, very
yeah,
it's an important time
yeah.
for us
Signify it was birth of
believers.
hope
Yes, it's a bit of
for
hope because
for
as we all know, as believers, as we know, it's that time where we acknowledge that yes, God loved us so much
the send his
that He
only
gave
begotten son.
a remedy
Mm,
to salvage us from the world of sin.
mm,
So it cannot be overemphasized how important this season is, and
mm,
I think that's why believers take out their time to celebrate Christmas the way they do.
mm.
It's very important to us believers. It serves as a reminder to us a lot of times that
The word became
the
flesh.
word became flesh. Exactly.
Cool, cool,
That's true.
cool, 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 cool. Nice. All right. So, well, I know that there used to be this frenzy, this
Ah,
furor, this
the good old days. The
atmosphere.
good old
You
days.
know, when you say the good old days, I'm like, how old am I? Jesus Christ. You know, when you say good old days. So, what changed? What has happened besides economy? Because there are people going through wars, but
I
you know,
think as a child, personally,
mm,
as a child, I used to witness, when it's Christmas time, wow,
yeah,
it's a fun time for us children because
really,
back in the day, that's when your cousins will come around. There's
everybody
that
comes around.
connection, there's that show of love amongst family
Sharing of
members,
food.
amongst neighbors, right?
Mama Nkechi will cook
I'm telling you,
for
go cook.
Mama Amaka. Mama Amaka will cook for the whole. You literally see plates moving
I'm
from one
telling
house to
you,
the other.
moving from one big
Different
plate to
different aroma of Christmas jollof.
both
Remember
Christmas jollof,
that
rice and
remember
stew,
that
everything.
that place that used to be around that they used to draw chicken on the
Eh,
body
eh,
on
eh, eh,
flowers.
eh.
Crazy. You
Five,
know,
five, five.
555 spoons. And
Oh boy.
come on.
No,
Yeah,
no. Used to, those were times where you could the show of love was palpable. The show of love was palpable.
yeah.
Family members would come around. You
The
know,
visiting,
you, you know,
everybody's
there's that
visiting
frenzy, and it's
everybody.
it's healthy.
It's
It was
it's
healthy.
crazy how society has
I'm
gone.
telling you, it
It's
was a very healthy environment to grow in, and something just changed because the truth is this whole change happened before you know it. Like
was too spontaneous, too fast.
exactly, too spontaneous to even
It's too crazy.
notice.
It's crazy. In fact, the fact that I'm sorry, this is not to speak against any laid down. I thought I felt
Hmm.
that the firecracker banger
Hmm.
made Christmas to a good
Ah
extent
no,
too.
it had its own
Like
touch to the
this
whole
is
thing.
today is what? Today is 18th, right?
Hmm.
And then you're not hearing that,
Ah,
come on
my
now.
God.
Come on. These people
There's a feeling it puts in the air. The smell of that smoke. Like, oh,
you
ah,
know it's really really crazy what has happened. The transition is not positive. I tell you the truth.
no, no.
All right.
Now
I think
there's a lot of oil now.
it's
The
it's
Oyo
crazy.
is on
People
on
are
another
on
level.
their own. Everything is on its own. It's hardly ever happening, and you know, I'm seeing. I don't know. Something just broke. Like something snapped in this
In time,
generation
yes.
that
There's a
has
lot of distrust.
yeah
I think it's complex.
yeah
Looking at it, there's a lot of distrust these days. There's a lot of course, the Oyo matter is there where people are, they are to themselves, right? Everybody's to himself, everybody's to his family. There's no the blended community that we used to have. It's gradual has gradually been lost, so to
yeah
speak. So
yeah.
it's a lot of factors involved. Currently there's high case of insecurity, so nobody trusts to stay in certain locations
What
at a certain
changed?
time.
What really
In
changed?
fact, I
Because
think
what
that directly affected things like the banger that you just talked about, where there's situations where in some communities or in some places, people use bangers to rob
mm,
because people don't know the difference between the banger sound and that of an actual gun.
okay,
So
so
it's a complex situation.
it's crazy.
Okay.
It's really crazy. You, you would say it's just like 5 6 girls wearing the same clothes, looking like
I'm telling you,
walking around the streets, just walking around,
no
no
destination.
destination, just walking
Ah,
around.
you wear your
Yeah.
Christmas clothes
The smell of
with one particular type of eyeglass that year.
the nutmeg stew,
Ah,
and
not next to you.
a lot of stuff have really happened, and well, damage what it did.
Ah, no, no, no.
But society needs a lot of fixing, and I feel like well, there is good in it, but there's also harm, like a lot
Mm,
of harm in it because everybody's on their own,
mm,
and when people are really hurting, they don't even know that they are hurting, or people we don't know rather that they are
mm.
hurting, people who need help.
Yeah.
We don't know to help them. And this is Christmas. It's a time for sharing. It's a time where there was basically really no class, well,
Yeah.
except for your village meetings. But well, mending it. What do you think? What do you think?
Wow. I think it's going to be a deliberate effort. It's going to really be a deliberate effort.
Mm,
And it's going to be that, first of all,
mm,
starting from the very communities where people find themselves,
yeah.
learning to, come back to showing that love, right? Being concerned for your neighbor,
Mm,
all right? Being concerned for your neighbor. It
mm,
starts from little things like that, and it
okay.
would gradually, grow into that actual show where it's more of the things you see. But it starts from the mind because a lot of people don't care what their neighbor does. A lot of people don't care whether their neighbor is fine. In fact, their neighbor could be in the next house and is having a health issue, and
And nobody knows.
they don't know probably. I remember there's this story that trended where a man um was said to be missing and nobody knew that he was in his house, inside his house. He had
Mm,
died and had rotted inside of the house.
well,
And people felt he had just disappeared. Nobody
well,
knew he was actually in the
oh,
house.
wow.
So if people are actually concerned for one another, they will take out time to check in on one another. How are you doing?
Something really snapped. Something fundamental really snapped in people to have brought this on your own mentality and
Yeah,
put it on steroid because
it's on another
it's
level.
bad. Nobody knows what is happening with anybody. People don't even travel anymore.
No, no, no.
Cousins,
People travel, but for a different reason actually.
eh, maybe a wedding or something
Mm.
because
Because
or a
now
burial. Because
these
right now
days
it's
these
wedding and
days
burials.
it is during this period people now say, okay, they are far away, people that stay far away from
Mm,
their villages or whatever. It's when they set burials, when they set weddings, so everybody comes down together. Okay, let's do this period so that
mm,
everybody can come together. That's currently that's like the situation.
yeah,
So other than that, people don't just come back because it's actually Christmas.
Christmas,
They come back to attend weddings, they come back to attend burials, they come
burials.
back to attend coronations and the likes.
Mm.
So I think that's the situation where we are.
A lot of work is going to be done. Maybe it'll take time, over time.
Hmm.
because of what for want of time, we'll have to find another session where we
Mm.
talk about the fixes for these things because it has to be fixed. But I feel like once you talk about a problem,
Mm. People,
it's
I
it
think
sets
it
things
should
on
start
course
the
to so that
purpose of
at least we are conscious that there's this
there is a
problem.
problem. Yes.
All right, so all right, this is the this is probably the most we can
Accommodate today.
accommodate
Mm.
today, and would like you to give it a thought, then put your comments on the comment section. Let us know what you think. If you feel like this or your setting that has influenced Christmas is the way to go, if you feel like something has to be done, and
Mm.
if you can help us with what has to be done, it'd be nice.
In fact, I think you should just give us a perspective of what it is like in where you are.
Oh yeah,
You
true,
know, we are
true.
telling you based on what we see,
Mm,
right? We're telling you what we see in our
mm,
environment. So,
mm,
what is going on in your environment?
Are you guys making?
Do you guys still do the sharing of
Yeah,
rice,
yeah.
and all of those
They
things,
used
right?
to make snowman in Lagos.
Snowman. Yeah, was this not to do snowman? But anyways, just give us your experience as well,
Yeah,
right?
let's
It's very
know.
important.
Let's know how your different areas are
Mm.
experiencing Christmas. All right. So for whatever research you've made or whatever you felt like you've come up with, all we know
Mm.
Christmas is about the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's the birth of hope.
Yes.
That's where the word became flesh. And if he wasn't born, he wouldn't die to save
Of
our
course, to
sins.
save
So
man.
whatever month is being put in, Christmas is Christmas. It's about Jesus Christ. Please
Exactly.
enjoy it, celebrate it, drop religion for
No, no,
once,
no. It's beyond religion
and
for
just enjoy faith. All right. And
mm.
I think from here it's Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time. All right.
See you
All
another
right.
time.
See you.